confirm that I can see your screen.
Okay. So we are live right now. So yesterday I was showing you guys some stuff on Zapier. Like I said, I remember I went through all these particular what everything that is here is for. We looked at the pricing. We looked at some. We looked at what everything here stands for. You grab that's exactly what we looked at. So first, another thing we actually I want to bring your notice to is settings. If you go back to the settings page, I hope you guys can still see my screen. I actually don't want to leave any stone unturned. Grab. This is where we can check for our billing and usage. Okay. Check for billing, usage, still loading. Okay, I was actually working now. Okay, this exact. If you don't want to check it right at the sidebar, you can check how many stuff you have worked on here, like how many tasks you have consumed. Who can? Yeah, that's chill. That's very good. Who can give me the difference between and a a task and a zap? I remember I said it yesterday and like I stated a clear difference between a tax and a zap and what's a who can give me that clarification? Anybody up for that? Or should I call names? I will call you. You that are thinking that I will not call you. It is you that I will call. Speak now before I call you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yeah, talk. Talk now. I'll call you. Moyo, oya. I told you to talk. No, yeah. Oya, talk. Moyo now is app and task. What's the difference?
Okay, good evening, sir. So basically, ASAP is the process like what you want to automate. So tax is like when the
Okay.
process is complete, when the ZAP is carried out. That's the task.
Okay. I didn't
Did
get
you
that.
get
Can you
it?
clarify because you're not just you said? What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Hello, are you there?
I can hear
Eh?
you. Yes.
Yeah, I said I
Can
didn't
you hear me?
I didn't get that. That was elusive. I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, I said ASAP is the process. Yes, like it's a workflow. ASAP is a workflow of what you want to automate. So why a task is when the ZAP is being carried out.
Okay.
Like for example, the one you explained yesterday, you said like maybe when an email with attachment is received, then that will be the trigger for the action. So now if an email is received, then the workflow will
Okay.
take place. That's the task. Why the ZAP is what we created.
Guys, do you get that? Do you get what she said?
Can you hear me?
Hello guys, do you get what yes, I can hear you, but I don't know if others got you. Latif, do you got what she said? They did not get what she said though. Hello? They didn't get
They
what
should
she
talk
said.
first.
But what I just want to clarify, what she said was that a zap is also known as a workflow. Yeah. So it contains listen carefully. I will not cease to repeat myself. A workflow contains a trigger and what? An action. And in a workflow, we can only have a trigger, just one trigger. And in that particular workflow, we can have multiple steps. So that is called, if we have just two steps, it is called a two-step zap. And I told you that a two-step zap, the free plan only allows for two-step zaps. If we want to use a multi-step zap on a free plan, it will not publish. We will not be able to publish the zap unless we are on a professional plan. Okay, so a zap is just a particular workflow that has a trigger and an action, and let's say multiple actions. But let's say, but a task, just remember this statement: whenever a zap is completed, a task is consumed. Write that thing down. Whenever a zap is completed, let's say a workflow is fully completed, a task is consumed. So whenever a work a zap runs, whenever a zap runs, a task is completed or a task is consumed. I hope you get that. Please don't ask me again. If I ask you, I want you guys to be able to get that. Okay, I've said it a number of times. Now, this is the normal dashboard, right? On this dashboard, we have so many things here. We have this particular Zapier logo here. We have this particular stuff here. And this is where we can actually rename. So let's call this our email. Let's call this our email workflow, right? You can just say email workflow, right? Okay, so we have that here. So now in this particular stuff we can turn on this app, but the reason why we cannot turn off this app is because you can see this particular caution sign on this particular thing. I'm going to explain what that means in a bit. Okay, so the reason why we can't turn on this app is because we have this caution sign. Okay, I'm going to explain that. So here we have linked assets. We're not going to be using a lot of this, but it's still good for me to show it. Linked asset means some other Zapier products that we can use in this workflow. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. I'm following.
Okay. So linked assets means some particular Zapier products that we can use in this workflow. So we can also add an interface. And I remember yesterday, who can tell me what an interface is used for? Zapier interface. What can we use it for? Marvelous. What can we use Zapier interface for? Like, can you just give me like an example or an app that can be compared with Zapier interface? Marvelous, are you there? Can you hear me? Is Marvelous there at all? Latif, what's up? What about you? What can we compare with an interface? Like, just give me an example app, like a different app, like that can be compared with interfaces. Anybody? Latif? Are you sure you guys can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what is it?
Yes?
Yeah. I said, what is another variant of interfaces? Let's say any other apps that is like just that is like interfaces.
But I don't I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay,
There's no problem.
can you just recap the question, because like I can really get question that.
I was talking about assets, linked assets. I'm saying in this particular workflow, we can have tables and we can have interfaces. So I just remember that remember that last class I talked about this particular stuff here, and I explained what these interfaces means. So I was not saying, okay, what is an interface? And if you don't have a definition for that, just give me something that can be used that looks like an interface, an app that can be used in the replacement of an interface. That's what I have.
I like. Listen, I don't know this question. The answer to the question, I don't know.
Okay, no
Wallah.
problem. That's not an issue. So who knows? Anybody? Um, Daniel, can you crack it? Hello, Daniel. Can you crack it?
Yeah, yeah. You
Huh?
asked, I'm here, oh, I'm listening to you. Okay,
I said,
so
can you crack it?
you're asking what app?
Yes. What is an interface? What like interface is like is a product of Zapier. You got. So
Okay,
I'm just trying
yeah,
to ask you that what does it mean? Like, just give me an app variant of interfaces. Like okay, let's say an app variant of WhatsApp can be Telegram. An app variant for Facebook can be Twitter. So I'm just like,
okay,
okay, interfaces is for Zap. Okay, let me use this normal thing. Interfaces is for Zapier.
okay,
Dash is for you understand? Do you understand what I mean?
yeah, kind of. Okay,
Eh?
so yeah, I'm kind of like looking into it. But normally, I know that apart from Zapier, we have Pipedrive, we have others. But when you mean interface, I really don't get exactly. Really, what's coming to mind is Gmail, but then I don't think that's it. So I don't know.
Okay, no
Sorry.
problem. There's no
Yeah.
wrong answer. You actually okay. Wait again, Marvelous. Can you save the house? Is Marvelous there at all? Marvelous, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think the answer is?
Well, I'm just like guessing. It's not like I really know the answer. The interface. I think the interface can also be explained as the no code stuff.
Just give
I don't
me.
know.
See, I just want a very simple. Just give me like an app variant of interface. Another thing we can use in place of interface. Once you give me that, I already understand that you know it. I mean, if you are not using interfaces by Zapier, what do you think you can use? Ali, can you
No
bring them out?
code.
Bring them. You know, eh?
No,
No code.
like
You are saying something,
code.
eh?
I'm saying no code. No code.
No code, no code, no code words. There are many no code apps now.
No code automation.
I know there is no code automation. Okay, now I want to show you something. I think you guys will get it now. You get it, and if you get it now, you will now shout, "Hey, I understand what you mean." Especially that Latif. Watch you see what Latif will do now. Just watch her. So now look at this particular stuff. I'm using Gmail as a trigger, right? So let's say I want to use interfaces. They will get it now. They will get it now. They will get it now. Ah, you get it. Oh yeah. Do you still not get it?
It seems like according to what you said yesterday, like the interface is also used for creating a form.
Eh?
If I
You said what?
the interface is used for creating is the Zapier.
Really drop for
Jot form. Jot form. Jot form. That's exactly what I wanted to.
boss.
Is
It
this
no father. I said just
is it jot form now?
Come on, interface. Ah, God.
Interfaces, look at, there's nothing to cram here. There's nothing. Interface, like I said, Zap, there are these things that you are seeing here, they are products of Zapier. You grab. So tables, the equivalent, who can tell me the equivalent of tables? Eh? Anybody? Okay. So tables is actually like spreadsheet. Like in Google, let's say in Google ecosystem, we can liken it to be like spreadsheet. You grab. But here it is called tables. So instead of the form version of Zapier is called interfaces. That's why I was asking you what is the variant? What other apps can we use in place of interfaces? So what you are meant to tell me is what you are meant to tell me is what you are meant sorry about that. What you are meant to tell me that is just form, because it's just form you can use in place of that. So that is it, guys. So another thing I want to show you is this particular stuff here. You can see Zap details. So this will tell you, okay, now like I said, you can actually put all this particular stuff into a folder. Like if you go back here, you can see that we can put all of these particular Zaps into. You can put it into a folder. Just a minute. So you can put it in a folder. Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah. So like I said, I will share my screen right now. We can still put that in a folder. So let's say we are working we are working as a team, and we are not the only ones using Zapier. Like we have other team members, and then we just want to stay organized. You grab. So what we will most likely do is that we'll put this particular we put all this our stuff into a folder. You grab. That's exactly what we will do. You grab. So that's exactly why that kind of stuff exists. You grab. Please, can you just give me a minute? Give me a minute so I can get something set up.